Hi, welcome to the quiz. You can answer along on quizalto.com, all for free. The exact URL of this quiz will be in the notes down below. Let's get started, good luck. What is the purpose of producer flow control in Amazon MQ? To encrypt producer connections. To prevent broker overload. To prioritize certain producers. To schedule message production. Producer flow control in Amazon MQ prevents a broker from being overwhelmed by slowing down producers when resource usage is high, ensuring stability. What does Amazon MQ use for network isolation? Amazon VPC. AWS Transit Gateway. AWS Private Link. AWS Direct Connect. Amazon MQ brokers are deployed within an Amazon VPC, providing network isolation and allowing you to control inbound and outbound traffic. How does Amazon MQ handle broker upgrades? By requiring manual broker restarts. With minimal downtime during maintenance windows. By duplicating all messages. By stopping all connections. Amazon MQ performs broker upgrades with minimal downtime during scheduled maintenance windows, ensuring service continuity. Which AWS service can help manage Amazon MQ as part of a microservices architecture? AWS Fargate. AWS App Mesh. Amazon EKS. Amazon ECS. AWS App Mesh can help manage Amazon MQ in a microservices setup by providing application-level networking, making message routing more efficient. How can you scale an Amazon MQ broker? By adding more consumers. By choosing a larger instance type. By increasing network bandwidth. By creating more topics. To scale an Amazon MQ broker vertically, you can modify it to use a larger instance type, providing more CPU, memory, and network resources. How can you implement request response patterns with Amazon MQ? Only using point-to-point. Only using publish-subscribe. Only using broadcast. Using temporary queues for replies. Request response patterns in Amazon MQ often use temporary queues, where the requester creates a temporary queue for receiving the response. How does Amazon MQ handle broker authentication? Only using OAuth tokens. Only using API keys. Using username, password or SSL certificates. Only using SAML assertions. Amazon MQ supports broker authentication using traditional username, password pairs or more secure SSL client certificates. How can you implement delayed message delivery in Amazon MQ? Only by using AWS Batch. Using message expiration and dead letter queues. Only by using cron jobs. Only by client-side scheduling. Delayed delivery in Amazon MQ often uses message expiration and dead letter queues, where messages expire into a delay queue before being moved to the target. How does Amazon MQ handle message ordering? Never guarantees order. Always guarantees global order. Uses timestamps for ordering. Guarantees order within a session. Amazon MQ guarantees message order within a single session, ensuring that messages from one producer are delivered to a consumer in the sent order. How does Amazon MQ ensure high availability? By using in-memory caching only. By relying on client-side redundancy. By deploying brokers across multiple availability zones. By using a single, powerful server. Amazon MQ ensures high availability by deploying brokers across multiple availability zones, providing fault tolerance and minimizing downtime in case of zone failures. Which feature of Amazon MQ helps manage broker configuration versions? Configuration templates. Git integration. XML schema validation. Revision history. Amazon MQ provides revision history for broker configurations, allowing you to view past versions, compare changes, and roll back if needed. How does Amazon MQ ensure message security in transit? Using MD5 hashing. Using SSL/TLS encryption. Using RSA encryption. Using AES 256 encryption. Amazon MQ ensures message security in transit by using SSL/TLS encryption, protecting sensitive data as it moves between clients and brokers. What is the purpose of the dead letter queue in Amazon MQ? To store undeliverable messages. To delay message processing. To archive old messages. To prioritize critical messages. Dead letter queues in Amazon MQ store messages that can't be delivered to any consumer, helping with troubleshooting and preventing data loss. How can you integrate Amazon MQ with AWS Lambda? Using AWS step functions. Using Amazon Event Bridge or Amazon SQS. Using AWS Glue. Directly connecting to the broker. You can use Amazon Event Bridge to trigger Lambda functions based on MQ messages, or use SQS as an intermediary between MQ and Lambda. What is the purpose of the max connection setting in Amazon MQ? To restrict message size. To limit the number of client connections. To set the max number of queues. To cap the number of topics. The max connection setting limits how many client connections a broker accepts, helping to manage resources and prevent overload. What is the purpose of the prefetch setting in Amazon MQ? To increase message priority. To improve consumer performance. To schedule message delivery. To enable message batching. The prefetch setting allows consumers to fetch multiple messages at once, improving performance by reducing the number of network round trips. What is the primary benefit of using Amazon MQ over self-managed message brokers? Greater protocol flexibility. Higher message throughput. Reduced operational overhead. Lower cost. By using Amazon MQ, you can significantly reduce operational overhead as AWS manages the setup, patching, and maintenance of the message brokers. What is the primary purpose of Amazon MQ in AWS? To provide a serverless computing platform. To provide a fully managed message broker service for application integration. To provide a distributed file system. To provide a NoSQL database service. Amazon MQ is a fully managed message broker service that simplifies the setup, operation, and management of message queues, enabling seamless communication between different components of distributed applications. What type of messaging patterns does Amazon MQ support? Only unicast. Point-to-point and publish subscribe. Only multicast. Only broadcast. Amazon MQ supports both point-to-point and publish-subscribe messaging patterns, offering flexibility in how applications communicate. Which AWS service can help automate Amazon MQ broker creation? AWS Elastic Beanstalk. AWS OpsWorks. AWS Proton. AWS CloudFormation. AWS CloudFormation can automate the creation and configuration of Amazon MQ brokers, enabling infrastructure as code practices. How does Amazon MQ support cross-region messaging? By connecting brokers in different regions. By global message replication. By using inter-region VPC peering. By leveraging Route 53 geoproximity. You can set up cross-region messaging in Amazon MQ by securely connecting brokers in different AWS regions, enabling geographically distributed architectures. Which AWS service can be used to manage access to Amazon MQ resources? AWS Single Sign-On. AWS Organizations. AWS Identity and Access Management. AWS Directory Service. AWS IAM is used to manage access to Amazon MQ resources, allowing you to control who can create, modify, or delete brokers and queues. What is the purpose of the exclusive consumer feature in Amazon MQ? To block malicious consumers. To isolate slow consumers. To ensure only one consumer reads from a queue. To prioritize a specific consumer. The exclusive consumer feature ensures that only one consumer can read from a queue at a time, useful for tasks that require strict message ordering. Which AWS service can help visualize message flow in Amazon MQ? AWS Glue Data Catalog. Amazon QuickSight. AWS X-Ray. Amazon Neptune. AWS X-Ray can help visualize and analyze the flow of messages through Amazon MQ, aiding in understanding system behavior and troubleshooting. Which AWS service can be used to encrypt Amazon MQ messages at rest? AWS Secrets Manager. AWS Certificate Manager. AWS Cloud HSM. AWS Key Management Service. Amazon MQ uses AWS Key Management Service to encrypt messages at rest, allowing you to manage encryption keys and control access to encrypted data. And that's a wrap. Thanks to everyone who participated. Remember, you can answer along on quizalto.com, where you can keep track of your progress and find much more quizzes. We hope you had a fun and challenging time. Until next time. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more. Hit the bell icon to be notified as soon as we upload. Please leave a comment if you have any thoughts or suggestions, and, if you think this video is worth sharing with someone who could benefit from it, please forward a link to them. See you next time. Thanks for watching.